Hello, welcome back to Big Mood. We're all here except for Bo's missing Bo's today. We're all rotating out, so it's only 4 voices instead of 5. That way we're not all talking over each other. I think it worked out pretty well last week with Jess being gone, and then next week I'll be out. But yeah, we got the 4 of us. You want to introduce yourselves? Who's on today? For those that are just listening to audio.
Yes, Tiffany's here.
Gina's here. Gina and I'm Jess. And Gina, what you already started?
Oh yeah, I mean, I gotta get my shit done, man.
So for those of you who are listening to audio only, you have to come back and watch the YouTube video too, because every week we've been doing themes, and this week Gina picked a spa theme. So we all have our towels on. We're all in our respective spas.
Can you guess why?
No, why actually?
Oh, I think because Gina's a lazy fuck and she doesn't want to get ready.
I was kind of thankful because I didn't wash my hair for a week, and I was like, "Oh, I can put my hair in a terry cloth towel." Like, okay.
I was thankful not to put a bunch of makeup on.
I know. I have a little bit of eyeliner on though, because if not, I get completely washed out. So I'm cheating a little bit with the eyeliner.
It was so funny.
We get washed out.
We were discussing what theme we should do. And I said spa, and Buzz like, "Oh my god, we should do like those black charcoal masks." And Jess immediately was like, "Nope, nope,
no. I am not getting canceled for a spa theme.
My mask would have been good for you.
Mine's purple.
Yours is bright white.
I hope this doesn't look like a bad color on camera.
Gina's mask is still blackface on Jess.
Oh my god!
I put a leave-on mask on, so I'm just glowing. Did? Okay.
Tiff, do you have a mask?
Nah, girl. This is a really rushed concealer, and because I have a pimple here, you can kind of see the shadow a little bit. So I'm like, I gotta just do a little something.
No, I can't see it.
You can't see shit.
I do have to say though,
Zoom is great.
I do have to say though, my skin has been so bad since the quarantine.
Yeah, me too.
I've never broken out as bad as I have in the last 4 weeks. Ever.
Same, Jess. Life. What is that?
I have no idea.
Stress.
Maybe stress. Maybe just being the same circulating air the whole time. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be the air.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being clean though. Like I
also. Jess, are you eating junk food?
I am.
Yeah, me too. Dude, I started out so clean.
What has been your go-to junk food?
Or double stuffed Oreos. I can't stop talking about it.
I eat these Ruffles. They're like a new flavor. Well, not super new, but they've only been out for like less than a year. I think they're hot wings flavored Ruffles, but they're like extra crunchy. And then I eat that with sour cream. I've been eating the shit out of these hot wings flavored Ruffles.
I've been doing
everyone listening. Just run to their pantry.
You do. You look like Santa Claus.
What's your go-to junk food, Gina?
I've been eating a lot of avocado and dude, no, I'm lying.
That's not junk.
Avocado, guacamole, and chips. But actually, no.
You bougie bitch. Where are you getting avocado?
I know.
Bro.
And Christina. They brought so many.
Oh, really? No, actually, I lied. I've been carb loading like crazy.
Dude, me too. I've been eating way too much sugar. That's for sure.
So
same.
Bad.
Way too much sugar. So much chocolate. I usually don't eat that much chocolate. But I think just because, we're here and it's there. And so...
my go-to has been hot Cheetos with cream cheese.
Hell yeah!
Ooh, fuck yeah,
that
girl!
That's
like on my level right there.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm already up 4 pounds. I want to fucking die right now.
Oh my god, 4 pounds!
I'm too scared to weigh myself. I'm like, I never weigh myself.
I had to. I don't be responsible.
I actually think I lost weight, but I got like skinny fat, like where it's all flabby, but it like
That's been me my whole life.
I'm smaller.
Just like I am skinny fat already
because I'm eating less calories. I think because I'm only eating cookies.
Dude, Nikki, you used to be the healthiest person.
I know.
I know what happened.
I don't leave my house. That's what happened. But I went through all the Daily Harvest meals, so I really did love those. Yeah. I actually ordered some more, but they're taking a while to get in because, shipping times are just like really delayed because of everything going on. And so, I've just been ordering a lot of Postmates and then whatever like doesn't go bad in the pantry. And guess what? Oreos don't go bad. And
Smart.
Neither does chocolate.
True.
You know, but I've been loving too is I mix up 2 cans of tuna with 1 can of corn, like the kernel corn, and then a whole bunch of mayo, and I put that on saltine crackers, and then that's my snack.
Dude, Tiff, you have the best stoner snacks.
Seriously.
What?
That sounds like some white people shit that even I don't want to eat. I'm sorry.
What? I
don't want that.
It was a go-to snack in my Mexican household, so I consider it very Mexican. But it's not. It's not.
Wow. Okay.
I've been making sandwiches. I've been making a ton of sandwiches. So I have a weird sandwich combination. It's white bread, Wonder Bread, because we're poor, and mayonnaise on it with whatever like lunch meat that you like turkey or whatever, cheese, and then here's the kicker. Peanut butter.
What? Ew, Gina. You're trash. You're actual garbage.
Yeah, it makes sense though, because if you think about it, Thai food, we eat salty,
Oh, that's true. But you gotta add the chili in there to balance it.
Bomb. Don't knock till you try it.
Dude, you sound like a pregnant lady snack.
You're eating like pickles with peanut butter.
That's actually pretty good.
Okay, I'm the pregnant lady. Okay.
Well, I've been pregnant.
This is coming from Tiff, who just said she mixed tuna with corn and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of pregnancy.
Did y'all see that big-ass baby on Twitter? That big old nasty-ass baby on Twitter?
Tweet? What? You're like, this is why I'm not meant to be a parent.
I saw that big-ass fucking baby. I was like, huh?
Twitter hates that baby for some reason.
I hate that baby. I mean, not literally, right? Obviously, because it's just terrifying. It's a person, but like, it was so gross. Like seeing it was bouncing on his dad or whoever, and all that baby powder was exploding out of his diaper, and I was just like,
yeah, that baby looks like he already has a mortgage.
That baby is so weird, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to judge children, but it's
the most hilarious thing ever. Like
roasting a baby.
Yeah. Oh my god,
it's a bunch of 30-year-olds roasting a baby.
I know, right?
I know, welcome to Big Mood, guys. People are gonna hate me.
I get it. I get it. I'm terrified of that baby. If I saw that thing standing in my room in the middle of the night, I would cry.
Dude, I was conflicted when I saw that baby because I'm like, that's someone's child.
What do you think? Can you make the baby a background so people could see?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, Tiff, I never even thought about it being a child or a human being. I just went straight into like repulsion. I was just like, oh my god. I'm not meant to be a mother. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
We're actually talking about that today.
Yeah. All right, here's the big baby.
Oh my god.
He's so cute.
Oh gosh, he is cute. He feels like he seems like he's gonna be a really nice man.
Take it down. Take it
like
down.
next year he's gonna be a really nice man.
He looks like he works construction. You know,
he looks like he's hitting on me at the bar.
I know, but like he just looks so happy. Like look at that smile. I'm like, how can I hate on this? I can't.
He does look happy.
You're clearly a mother, okay?
That's why I'm like, I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
He looks like he just went through his first divorce and he's like picking up on
I just saw
Gina go,
wow. You guys, if you're not watching on YouTube, you're missing out. Although we do appreciate you guys listening to the audio first.
You should not just be listening to the audio version anymore.
You need to come back though. Listen to the audio and then come back and see the images that happen.
I want Gina to say hello again. Hello.
Dude, I'm getting dry and crusty as hell.
That dries fast.
Are you talking about your face mask or just in general?
I'm talking about my pussy.
Oh no!
How's dating life going, Jess?
Not well. Lonely.
So today
Lord.
our topic is actually going to be about children and parenthood and
fuck them kids.
All right to hear.
Yes.
Wow.
Our friend to hear more has a merch line where it's just fuck them kids.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I need to get a shirt.
It says like something like a whole sentence, but then if you get the first letter of each sentence,
it's like a code. This is what I think about having children. No thanks.
Jess is drinking tequila from the bottle, but at least it's classy tequila. Very classy tequila.
It's expensive stuff.
$100 a bottle, guys.
Cheers, Jess!
$130 a bottle.
She's like, I don't want to not be able to afford this $130 bottle of tequila.
Thank you.
You know what's a great thing about not having kids right now? On Saturday night in this quarantine, I got absolutely shit-faced. Like, woke up at 5 a.m., puked, and went back to bed. Shit.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Gina, you're forever 17.
Forever. I was playing video games with my friends, got absolutely trashed, knocked out, woke up, puked, and went back to bed, and woke up feeling like a champ.
You look like a geisha right now in your robe.
Oh yeah.
And the red lips.
Is that kind of racist?
All the guys staring at her too. They're all ready to.
All the white guys in the background.
Bukkake her.
Dude.
Wow.
Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting because Jess brought this up in our group chat the other day, and that's kind of how we decided on this topic because Tiff and I had been trying in our respective marriages to conceive and have children.
No, you need to.
I would hope so.
Yeah, not within each other's marriages.
I would hope so.
There's no exchanges going on here. But yeah, and then during this quarantine, we both stopped. And when Jess brought up that she's like, I don't know if I ever want to have kids. Honestly, Steve and I have been having similar conversations, even though we've always been family people.
You guys were trying this year, though, right? Like
yeah.
So is it the quarantine that shifted your thoughts entirely, or is it something else?
Well, I feel like there's a window, and right now has been the window, right? Where like I'm 33 right now, so I feel like if we want to have 2 kids or any more than 1 kid, you kind of just have to do it in this window. But then the quarantine stuff happened. And yeah, it's like, I'm kind of scared to go to a doctor and go to the hospital and like go through that whole process. And if you get pregnant right now, people are giving birth alone. Like you don't get your husband in there with you. You don't get like your midwife. No one gets to be in there with you. It's like you're giving birth alone. And then your baby comes out with this
little mask.
Yeah.
Oh,
does it?
And then Tiff tries to steal the mask because it's tiny and she loves it.
She loves it.
Is there a picture of that?
Like there's this one photo. I mean, I don't know how to pull it up. But anyway, I saw this one photo on Twitter where it was like a slideshow kind of thing of quarantine babies that were born during this time, and they all have like tiny little masks or like a little shield for.
I saw the shields in Thailand or whatever.
I saw the shields. That's
Those
adorable.
are cute.
Even I saw one that dogs had a whole bunch of like snout like covers. I'm like, whoa,
oh my god, that's so cute. But they can't breathe through their nose, so that's kind of hard. They have to be like to breathe.
True.
Yeah.
Worrisome.
Oh wait, or maybe it's no, never mind. It's the other way around. Cats can't breathe through their mouth. There we go. We got it.
Really?
Dogs can breathe through their nose.
Really?
Yeah. Cats don't breathe through their mouth.
They can though, right? They just don't. I've seen a cat pant before.
Really?
Yeah. When they're overheated.
Maybe I'm just over here making up animal facts.
Yeah, I think so.
Like cats probably more like it.
They can open their mouth.
Like it.
Sometimes I get drunk and I can't remember if I read something or if I just had the thought in my head.
It seems like it because my cat snores directly into my fucking ear every night.
Dude, my cat snore too.
Dude, my cat snored too. I thought my girl cat had a breathing problem. Where I was like, we should take her to the vet because she's freaking loud. I'm like, is this normal?
I think right now my cat is as far as I'm going to go with kids because I have, so remember how like last time we talked about this? I'm like, I kind of want to have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Was that when Christina was on?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And then, because I was like, when I get old, I want to force someone to take care of me so I don't have to be alone, you know? It'd be nice, you know?
It'd be nice if it's someone that you made, too.
Yeah, right? And also now, lately, I've been thinking like, or I cannot have kids, save all my money, do whatever the fuck I want with it, and if I blow it all right before I die, dope, I lived a great life. If I don't blow it all before I die, I'll just give it to my sister or my nieces and nephews or something.
Fucking ditto, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking about it, and I get the whole love thing, and that's the one thing that I have no argument for is like, oh, this is the love you'll never experience, and I'm sure Tiff can attest to that, but literally every other part of it, I'm like, fuck no. Do I want to spend my 30s at Chuck E. Cheese every weekend? No.
That's how I feel too. I think that the only reason that I still want to have kids, I think we're still going, like we're still going to have kids. We've always planned on it. It's just right now it just feels like the wrong move. But yeah, that I'm a really big proponent of living your life fully. So like doing all the things that you can do in life. So if I can have kids, like I do want to have that experience. I do like, no, I don't want to get to the end of my life and regret something, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I would get to the end of my life and regret having kids. I would be like, fuck,
maybe.
They stole my body. They stole my youth. They stole all my fucking money.
Jess, don't have kids.
Dude, high key, you know what's something I'm really scared of? I know that Tiff has brought this up before about like getting scared of her kid murdering her, but I'm not scared of my kid murdering me. I'm scared of them being like codependent with some like gangster dude that like, you know, I watch these crime shows where like they get together with a boyfriend, then the boyfriend convinces them that they're better off without their parents and like we should murder them and take their money. And like the daughter just goes along with it. And then like at the end of it, they're like, the daughter is like, I don't know how I got entranced by this guy. And like, he hypnotized me into believing all this shit. Like, it's almost like a
your
cult.
daughter?
Yeah.
Nikki, how much Lifetime TV have you been watching?
Too much.
That's a lot.
I don't judge your choices, Gina, so I would appreciate it.
True.
You step back.
Because that is like 1,000,000 to 1 chance, Nikki. Your scenario. I mean, so does your kid killing you. It's like, come on, that's like the most.
That's true.
You fucked up hard if your kid.
But it's not 0.
No, because there are some good parents and their kids just go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
they're not good parents.
I need to tell myself this.
I really don't think they're good parents.
Yeah, that's right, Tiff. That's right.
Sociopath is a gene. You can't. You don't know if you're a carrier of that gene. You don't know.
True.
I don't think I have any sociopaths in my family though.
What?
No, I was gonna say you look like an ICP fan, but go ahead and continue.
Gigolo?
Where my juggalettes at? I'm gonna get my Faygo. I'll be right back. I am not heavy enough to be a juggalette right now, okay?
We are offending everyone today.
I know.
Oh my God.
We're wrecking people. If you're a baby or a juggalo, you're getting roasted today.
So wrecked.
Know what you signed up for. Babies don't use Twitter. They're free for all. So we can
do juggalos use Twitter?
Terribly. I don't think so. They're too busy like having cults or seances or whatever. They think
What?
I saw them on TikTok. They make terrible TikToks.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, you got to find some and show it to us.
They think that ICP has like prophetic album covers because like supposedly it predicted 9/11 and all kinds of other stuff. So they're like, the last ICP CD is the end of the world. So I don't know. Maybe they did release it this year in 2020 because that would be...
If by some fucking weird, odd occurrence that Juggalos predicted the end of the world... I'm going to off myself before it would even happen. Nikki.
No, hell no. I'll just go find the most alpha juggalo and be a little juggalo wife. I'll be like, yeah.
It is the biggest one, by the way.
Be a juggalo's bitch.
A juggalo's bitch.
Just kidding.
So, Jess, what started the whole thought process of you deciding you don't want to have kids?
God damn it, Gina.
I love these backgrounds. They're so fun. I'm having such a great time with this, dude. I fucking love this app.
I think when the quarantine started, I started spending a lot more time to myself and when you like finally get rid of all of the noise in your head, it does help you to reflect on your life. And I don't think that it's because I'm assuming the world is not going to be good because of the quarantine or I'm worried about the virus or nothing like that. I think it's just more that I really sat down and realized, like, why would I want to have kids? And it never came from anything really personal. It came from like, that's something I should do. And I don't want to sound like less of a woman or be like a weird female that doesn't fit in because she has no desire to have children. And I just really thought like, if I'm rushing because I have a biological deadline, I'm going to be making decisions I wouldn't normally make, trying to like force a man to fit into the hole, like a square peg into a round hole to like make this marriage happen and hurry up and make this kid's situation happen. And I'm like, I guess I'm not going to say never, but what I'm basically doing is just completely letting go of the idea.
Yeah.
I think that's great. I think there shouldn't be that pressure at all.
Sure.
For
I mean, there is, but...
I know.
I'm letting
I think
go
it's just
of
society, but I really do think that it's when you let go and just like let life happen the way it's supposed to is like when you're in tune with your choices and everything moving forward. I definitely would not consider kids at all if I wasn't with Steve and felt like super
I don't have
in
a
love.
Steve. I don't have a Steve, so it just doesn't seem feasible.
Being babies don't make sense logically. They just don't, like, really, they are just a product of love or mistakes, like one of the two.
And they're also fucking stupid. Like, they don't know how to do math, the fucking idiots. What the fuck are they going to do?
Actually, a lot of kids are way better at math than most of us right now. I bet if we tested some kids, they would be way smarter than all of us.
A lot of kids are really good at putting together apps, like designing apps. I'm like, damn.
What? Wow.
I wish I was raised in this era.
But yeah, I've known quite a few couples who got married because, okay, it's the right thing to do, I should, and have kids because it's the right thing to do. It's the Korean parents pressure. And bro, they're like miserable. Just miserable.
I mean, if I think back on like a lot of people from high school, right, I'll look at them on Facebook and I'm like, they definitely rushed to have kids, and then now they're 33 and they're divorced for their first time, their first divorce with these kids, and I'm just like, man, everyone felt so pressured to follow this timeline, and now it's falling apart and crumbling around me, and I'm kind of like, well, I don't really, what am I really shooting for at this point? I'm already over that 30s hump, so it's like, I don't know if I even really need to worry about it, to be honest.
Part of me wants to like freeze my eggs as a maybe.
Yeah,
like
that's a good idea. A lot of people do that.
My girlfriend does that, and the process seems like it fucking sucks, and you have to pay like every month to store it. So I mean, it's a maybe. Like maybe I'll do it, but I don't know. I'm kind of whatever about kids right now. I like, you know what it is? I like having my money to myself.
Yeah, that really is it. And
I like
being able to like
expensive,
work and
sleep in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and have sex loud.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to hear. I kind of want to hear from Tiff on the other side of someone who doesn't have a kid, who is a mom, who knows the pleasures of being a parent, and like she's just listening to all of us ignorant assholes talk about not having kids.
No, I've been sitting here and I'm like,
Tiff, is having a kid fucking expensive as shit?
That
actually not as expensive as you think.
Well, not yet, because he doesn't have a car yet, and he's not going to college yet, and all of that other shit.
Yeah, it's not yet. But yeah, I've just been sitting here and I'm listening to all you guys, and I'm like, I probably would be saying the same thing if I didn't have a kid too. Like, yeah, it's hard to see it from the other side when you're not there. So yeah, but for me,
tell us about the best thing about having kids, like all that.
Well, yeah. So okay, well, you guys know I had Isaac when I was 18, so I brought a life into the world when I was really young. I'm not prepared at all, but somehow I did it. And honestly, like every hurdle, every tough situation, like any moment that I felt like, oh my God, what's the point? Like I just have to give up. This is too hard. Like I can't fucking do this. Like there's zero support. I would just look at Isaac and like he would give me this like moment where I'm like, this shit's out of the movies. Like no wonder people portray this in the movies, but there'll be these moments where like he'll stare at me or he'll come up to me and be like, mommy this, or like show me something, or like just like this moment of pure like innocent human life, like this like pure love coming from this person that you made is like, it's fucking mind blowing. Like that. I'm getting emotional, but it's really beautiful.
Fuck that, babies make you a bitch. I'm not trying to be a little bitch like Tiff.
Right.
It just makes every single struggle, like every single hurdle, like it makes it so much lighter, because it's like I'm not living just for me,
Oh, Jesus, Tiff. Now you made us all look like assholes.
Let's talk about dressing nice.
Yes, let's talk about Stitch Fix.
Yeah.
I was about to go and like crush up all my birth control pills and snort them until right now. Fuck.
Okay,
we're talking about Stitch Fix.
We're talking about Stitch Fix, one of our sponsors who we love. Thank you for
sticking with
us.
You want to be a well-dressed mother.
Stitch in with us.
Fashion changes, guys. True style never changes, though. Even so, your timeless look can use a pick-me-up every once in a while. Get help from someone who gets what you're going for without ever leaving the home, which we can't even do that anyway. So with the Stitch Fix, why is that the hardest thing to say? With a Stitch Fix styling expert, you can get some fashion help. They're a personal styling company, and they bring you to the world of fashion. There's so many different and fun ways to find clothes that you will love every time. To get started, you can set up a profile. Basically what you do is you go through and you'll say like, I like this kind of stuff, I don't like this kind of stuff. They'll show you a ton of pictures too of like, do you like this shirt? And it's almost like Tinder. You just go swipe yes or swipe no, thumbs up, thumbs down, don't like it. And then they'll just send you a curated box. And you get to pick from that box. If you like everything, you get a little bit of a discount too. So
I love their jeans. Their jeans are so comfortable.
Dude,
The jeans are definitely so popular.
I feel like they have a patent on those jeans because they're so comfy.
I have never found a pair of jeans that fit me so well, dude.
Yeah, I think those are one of my favorite pairs that I have in my closet for sure. Stitch Fix does all the hard work for you, making great style effortless for everybody, including women, men, and kids. I didn't know that they did men and kids before, so that's pretty cool. To get started today, go to stitchfix.com/mood and get an extra 25% off when you keep everything in your box. That's stitchfix.com/mood. One more time.
Stitchfix.com/mood.
Damn, they're just kids too. Tiffany can dress up Isaac and then cry over it.
And then go cry.
I'm an emotional bitch. What can I say?
I love it.
What else can we get from the comfort of our home?
Well,
when we're hungry.
Thank you for asking, Jess, for passing it over to me, because we have over here DoorDash. So now with the quarantine and everything, I've been ordering a lot of DoorDash, so you can continue supporting restaurants in your community safely. There are thousands of restaurants open for your delivery or for delivery on DoorDash that need your patronage now more than ever. Support your favorite restaurants on DoorDash. I've been supporting a lot of my Asian restaurants nearby, and honestly, I would not be able to survive right now without
And
delivery.
We know you can't cook for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can cook. Surprise. So DoorDash is an app that brings you food that you're craving right now, right to your door. Ordering is easy. Just open the app, choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door with a new contactless delivery drop-off setting. There's over 300,000 partners in U.S., Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia.
Australia.
Your local go-tos to choose from your favorite national restaurants like Chipotle, Wendy's, and the Cheesecake Factory.
What about that goddamn Cheesecake Factory?
I love me some Cheesecake Factory.
I love me some Cheesecake Factory. Woo!
So right now, our listeners can get $5 off their first order of $15 or more, and 0 delivery fees for their first month when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code BIGMOOD. That's $5 off your first order and 0 delivery fees for the first month when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter the code BIGMOOD. That is BIGMOOD for $5 off your first order with DoorDash.
Oh!
Yeah.
Can I wash this? Can I wash this stuff off my face, guys?
Go ahead, I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay.
BRB.
All right, so Jess just took her mask off. Gina's taking her mask off now. And update us, Jess. How was that clay mask?
The clay mask, it feels pretty good. It's a little, I usually don't use clay masks because I already have dry skin that's like kind of a little bit irritated a lot. But because I've been having so many pimples, I thought it would be good. But because it is a little bit drying, because clay is always drying, I think I'm going to put on now a follow-up mask, which is this honey mask. It's a Korean.
That's cute.
It's called a sleeping pack, so I guess I'm supposed to leave it on for like permanently.
While you sleep?
Yeah, but
permanently.
Permanently?
never take it off.
It seems pretty sticky. Is it sticky?
Oh,
I don't know. It's the consistency. Wait, I don't know if you can. It's
the
it's
viscosity.
Kind of like, it's the viscosity. It's kind of like I would say. No,
what does it smell like?
It smells like pears or something, but it's supposed to be honey with a blueberry flavor. So,
A blueberry flavor? Like you eat it?
Blueberry
scent is a flavor.
Oh, scented?
Dang.
Yeah. So you just took all the moisture out so you could put the moisture in?
Yeah, fuck yeah, because face masks are pretty pointless. So they're just fun. They're just
I think they're
fun.
great.
I think I'm gonna have a sticky looking face now. It's not sticky though, actually. It's pretty soft.
Your face looks like that glass skin trend.
Stop.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, hold on. I gotta get my dog to
glassy.
stop barking. Sit down. Sit down. I don't know why she thinks barking is okay right now.
A glimpse into Mama Jess.
Anyway.
Yeah. No wonder you don't want kids, because you have dogs. That's like kids.
I know. I can't even deal with my own dogs. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking murder you if you don't stop barking right now.
Yeah, cats are pretty chill and quiet.
Calm
They
down,
give me
Casey
lots of
Anthony.
love. And you don't bitch about anything.
Oh, Casey Anthony.
Honestly, part of me thinks I might be the type of mom to drown her kids, so I just shouldn't have.
Oh, wow. Now who's getting canceled?
Hey, if I'm doing the public a service by not having children, they should applaud me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a public service by drowning my children.
No!
Oh my god.
No.
Jess?
I do not condone. I don't condone murder. I don't condone murder.
I mean, like, Hitler's mom could have drowned him. That would have been nice.
Oh, well, I mean, we don't know what kind of baby he was, but there are moments when, being a parent does make you want to pull your hair out. So I talked about the beautiful side, but you guys don't need to hear about the ugly side, because that's...
I want to hear it all, Tiff.
I want to hear a little bit, because I want to know that I'm right in my decision.
All right.
I want to feel good about myself.
Honestly, for me personally, my journey as a parent, it's been interesting because it has allowed me to reflect on the type of person I am, like my character, my morals, like just everything that I realized that I had to learn about myself, because I'm actually passing it down onto someone else, where I'm like, whoa, I never had to like think about the, like, sometimes they'll ask me some really interesting, like, moral, like, ethics kind of questions. And I'm like, okay, well, it's like this because it's like this. And then he'll be like, but why? And I'm like, well, because that's just the right thing to do. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, shit, I don't have the answers for everything. But it gets...
why all the time?
Yeah. But then it gets, it's challenging, for sure. So... that's kind of one of the headaches, but then also now that he's getting older and he's becoming a little teenager and he, gives attitude and stuff, I'm like,
I don't know how people do that without, like, how do you deal with a teenager without fighting your kid, dude?
Well, it's hard, but you have to talk to them and try to be the friend, but also, like, find that fine balance, like that fine line. You have to stand up, whatever, you know what I mean? It, like, being disciplinary and also being their friend, like being someone that they can feel safe and that they can go to and that they trust. But for some reason, I can't freaking find that balance, because
really?
I mean, I think, like, I don't know.
I don't think any parent feels like they found that balance. But I think you have it pretty good. Like, yeah, I admire your ability to be so open with Isaac. And Gina, what the actual fuck? We're trying to have a moment.
Every time we try to have a moment, Gina steals it.
Oh, you're so funny.
It's Ramses. He's the best.
He's the best.
The orphans, they love you. You are the best.
So stupid.
I like that you are really open with Isaac. I remember my mom would never talk down to me. She would never, like, you know how some people go like, hi, like, do you need something? You need a snack? Like, she would always talk to me like an adult. And so it made me feel like I could express things and my voice was heard, And I always got really weirded out when other adults would talk down to me, because I feel like, why are you using that voice?
I feel like I would have an issue, like, at Isaac's age being a parent, because I would be so petty and, like, such an asshole. I don't think I could be, like, an authoritative figure who, like, says the right thing. I think I would be like, fuck you and your little fucking dumbass. Like, I'd be like, fuck off, Like, I can't imagine myself, like, holding back and, like, being able to have, like, a measured... Like, not fight and hit below the belt,
really
Like, I would want to hit below the belt and be like, you little fuck, you don't know shit, Like,
same, especially when they're like 20.
It's hard.
And they think that, like, so people out there, okay, if
that's
you're like
a full
20
adult,
right now,
though.
When you're 20, though, I feel like you think you know everything. You're like, okay, I'm pretty grown. Like, I pretty much know myself. I mean, I've always felt like I knew myself, but then, like, when you get older, you really know yourself, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't know anything back then. And especially when you're, like, going to college and you're around other people that just think they know everything too. Like, you just are in a group of people that think they know everything. And then later, you realize you're a fucking dumbass. And it's not until later that you appreciate it. So, like, all the people that I pissed off probably when I was 20, when they were like 35 or something, and I was like, you don't know anything, you're an old person. I'm now like, oh, damn, some of those people, they kind of knew something.
Right? We were so douchey in our 20s. Like, God, I didn't know shit in my 20s.
I think that's the age I'm going to struggle with raising a kid the most, when they get to, like, that know-it-all age. I guess sometimes it's the teenage age, too.
I'm getting there. It's, like, closer closer and closer. Sometimes days will go by where I'm telling Isaac, like, hey, don't forget, you gotta do your chores or whatever. And he goes, okay, Mom, it's just, sometimes it annoys me when you tell me. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Like,
that'll kill you.
Like, no, you don't talk to me like that, dude. But it's because, like, I think with me and Isaac's relationship, because of the fact that I was so young when I had him, I've always treated him like my little buddy. And so it's not necessarily like that, like, oh, my mom, like an authoritative figure where I need to respect, and she's an elder, and not just that, but Isaac was raised around a lot of adults because there was like barely any kids on my side. There was kids on his dad's side, but like for the most part, he's just used to hanging around adults and being near them. Like
he feels older than he
kind of like an equal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes, like, Casey struggles a lot with that whole dynamic because he grew up in Texas, so it's like sir and ma'am and like all that stuff. So Casey struggles with how Isaac has grown up and how he sees himself as an equal with us. And yeah, it's hard, man. And then every kid is different too, which is really fucking scares me.
That is scary.
Another kid. I'm like, are we really gonna roll the dice? This is scary.
Isaac really is a really good kid compared to God, what you could have wound up with. Like, you got really lucky, and also you somehow did things right. Even being so young, like you figured it. Like, I think it's just your natural, like you as a person is a good person, so like you did a good job regardless. Thanks. But it's the whole like flipping the die or tossing the dice on like rolling the dice on whether or not you're going to get the psychopath gene in the next baby who's going to be a whole different story.
Right? True. I think what I'm afraid of is like, one, like how the kid's going to turn out, but also I'm afraid of the world for the kid. Like having a girl is terrifying to me because the world is fucking, oh god, some of the fucking shit went to my eyeball. Oh god, that burns.
That's how terrifying the world is for a girl.
That was like good timing.
Gina's whole box on Zoom because she has a gold mask on and then she's got a gold mask guy in the background and now she's got shit in her eye.
The fucking serum just went into my eyeball. Okay. But like
you play too much with it. You're over there like squishing it with that. Was that with the cold thing?
Yeah, the jade thing, yeah.
Oh, the jade thing.
But I'm afraid of like the world is fucking scary, man. Like it's scary even in your own family. There's creeps in your family, there's creeps out in the world, there's like like I can't hold my kid's hand 24/7. Like when she grows up, she's gonna go out with friends. Like what if she sucks miles of dick one night, Like I don't know.
What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with sucking a lot of dick.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I don't want her to beat my record.
Like never to surpass yours.
That's not okay for me. I'm just kidding. But like what if she goes out one night? She's like, all right, cool, I'll try heroin. You know what I mean? Like it's scary.
Dude, that's actually
out there,
that's another one of my parental struggles is the fact that I created this human. This human came out of me. I have raised this human all these years. And for so many years out of his life, he would just do anything that I say, like whatever, any way that I would guide him, he would listen all the time. But then now that he's getting older, obviously he's his own person, but just realizing that he's his own person and I have to respect himself like as his own being. That sometimes I forget, like I struggle with it where I'm like, what? He used to listen to me all the time. I used to just blindly be like, okay, but then now he has like his own ideas, his own opinions, his own questions where I'm like, oh shit, I gotta work with this. Like this is so different. Yeah. But yeah.
There's like a whole decade where you can control them and then after that you can only guide them, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a struggle, but I don't know. Like I said before, it like every struggle that happens, like at the end of the day, it's always worth it because he'll come and hug me and give me like the biggest kiss and tell me like, "Mommy, you're the greatest mom alive." And I'm like, "Oh my god, how did I deserve you?"
Also, I feel like isn't like Christmas is just more fun. Like I don't know. When I had a big family, I've always had a big family, and Steve has a big family. He has a lot of siblings. I have a lot of cousins, and we always did our Christmases like with all the cousins and stuff. We'd spend the night at my aunt's house. We'd wake up all together, like so. It was a big family, and now all the kids are grown up. Like we're all in our 20s and 30s, and my brother just had a baby, and like some of the cousins are having babies, so there's babies now, and Christmases got so much more fun again, because for a while they were kind of boring. Like there's no kid to open up presents, and there's no one getting excited about Christmas.
We're
all getting drunk on the night before, and we're happy, and then we're like, when we have to wake up Christmas morning, we're like, oh man. Whatever you guys wake up.
I can see that. I can see there's a whole like experiencing the childhood again vicariously through your child, but I think I just don't feel like I have any interest in things like, honestly, like Disneyland repulses me, like all of it. Like I just, it's
Disneyland repulses you. Wait, we can't just drop that.
You hate Disneyland.
What? We got Disneyland haters? Wait, can you go into that?
Just understands. First of all, lines. Outside. Hot. Everything's overpriced.
You're forgetting the magical wonder. The magical world.
I think I didn't have a magical childhood, so there's nothing for me to be like, this is great.
Gina.
I escaped through Disney movies. That was my escape.
I never watched Disney. I was watching Beavis and Butthead. I watched
everything makes sense now for Jess.
You gotta find parking. There's people standing way too close to you. Everything's just so
Gina, you just gotta get rich. Isn't your goal to get rich? Okay, by the time you have kids, you'll be rich. And then you don't have to deal with any of that because, dude, Disneyland is ruined for me now because Steve and I used to like work with Maker Studios, and then they got bought by Disney. And once a year, they would take us all on a Disney day where we would get assigned to a tour guide. And that shit, you don't wait in any lines. You just tell them where you want to go. They take you right to the front of every single line. And they like anywhere, any restaurant you want to go eat at, you just eat there. It's amazing. But then we tried to go back on our own.
No, because like I'm just sitting in the fucking ride like, it's a slow down.
You have no soul, Gina.
Why are you going on the boring ride?
I don't want to go. And then like when you have kids, when you go on vacation, you have to select the fucking Disneyland resort in Hawaii instead of some bomb ass shit. Like I don't want to go to the fucking Disneyland resort in Hawaii unless they want to sponsor us.
Well, if they want to sponsor us, and Disney is fucking amazing. It's the most magical place in the world. I fucking love Disney movies. My name is Gina.
I love Disney. They always sponsor me. I love them.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I love is having a nice furniture in my house that I'm worried about kids ruining.
Yes.
The most solid piece of furniture in my house is this bed right here behind me. And you can't really see it, but like if you look on the bottom, it's all pure walnut wood. It's solid wood. It's so sturdy and so great, and it's from Article. Our sponsor, Article, and they have just the most beautiful mid-century modern / Scandinavian style furniture, which is exactly my style. I like to add a little bohemian accents here and there, but mid-century modern is exactly my style. And what I like is that there's fair prices. You save up to 30% over traditional retail prices because Article is able to keep their prices low by cutting out the middleman and selling directly to you with no showrooms, no salespeople, no retail markups. It's fast. There's affordable shipping available across the USA and Canada, and it's free on orders of over $9.99. All in-stock items are delivered in 2 weeks or less, which is insane for a furniture company. I don't know if you've ordered furniture from people. Yeah, they usually take like months. Like if you go, I follow a lot of furniture companies on Instagram, and all their comments are just people complaining about how many months
Where's my furniture?
Yeah, and this was pre-quarantine time. This was like when shit was supposed to be on time. Right. And their team of designers focus on beautifully crafted pieces, quality materials, and they're just really dedicated to their aesthetic, which I just really appreciate. And right now, Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. Go to article.com/bigmood, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout. That's article.com/bigmood to get $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. Big Mood.
Yeah. You know what else is awesome?
Article.
What's up?
What's awesome?
You want to know
what
else?
I want to know so bad, Tiffany. I might poop myself.
Oh no,
Gina.
Well, you're gonna smell bad, and you're gonna need something that makes you not smell bad, Gina.
Exactly, Nikki. So Native, it's safe. It's a deodorant, and it smells amazing. And as you can see from the back right here,
those are my two favorite flavors. Scents.
Flavors? Are you eating them?
And then lavender and rose. Yeah, so like I said, it's safe. It's formulated without aluminum, parabens, or talc. It's also vegan / never tested on animals. And it's made with ingredients that you have actually heard of, like coconut oil and shea butter.
Yes.
So making the switch to aluminum-free deodorant does not mean you have to sacrifice on performance, because Native will keep you smelling and feeling fresh all day long. They have over 10 scents, including their classics, and they also have rotating seasonals. So for sure you will find something that you absolutely love. My personal favorite is the coconut and vanilla right here. And honestly, it's actually kind of hard to choose because lavender and rose is bomb, and so is eucalyptus and mint.
No, the cucumber one. That one's the best one.
And then the mandarin one. Oh, it's so good.
Yes, it's so good. So there's no risk to try, free shipping on every order, and they offer 30 days free return / exchanges in the USA. So if you're still not convinced, you can check out over 9,000 5-star reviews from many happy customers. So for 20% off your first purchase, visit nativedeodorant.com and use promo code BIGMOOD during checkout. Again, for 20% off your first purchase, visit nativedeodorant.com and use promo code BIGMOOD during checkout.
Big mood!
Yay! One thought I had during this quarantine is I've been doing a lot more crafts than normal because I love crafts. I have a whole closet full of crafts, but I hardly ever have time to do them. So now that we've been in quarantine, I've been rediscovering all of my craft stuff. But I swear to God, even though I'm very thankful to not have kids during this time because I enjoy the peace and quiet, every time I do a freaking craft, I think about how I'm going to like show my kid one day, like how to do that craft. And I think about that so often. Like when I'm cooking, I just picture a little kid helping me cook and being like, okay, this is how you crack an egg, or this is how you mix in the flour. And every time I learn something, I just can't wait to share it. And so I know that
Mom? That's so cute.
That's how you know you were meant to be a mom.
I do feel that way. And I've also never enjoyed young people stuff, like going out to clubs or like partying and stuff. I'm actually really happy in my 30s because I feel like I was always in my 30s, just stuck in a 20-something body before. And so, yeah, I feel like this nurturing side has always been there. And I know that one day it's going to happen. But I'll tell you what, Jess, I feel you on this no kids thing during quarantine.
Dude, no, like you describing that sounds like a foreign language. I'm like, oh, you've thought about, like you've pictured a child while you're doing things? Like literally never have I ever thought about hanging out with a kid. Never. And when I see kids, I go, go away.
The best thing about having
nieces or nephews?
What?
Do you have any nieces or nephews, Jess?
I do, and I like never talk to them.
Oh.
The best thing about having a kid is to just constantly have someone to tell what to do.
A crotch goblin, Gina?
Yeah, a crotch goblin. It's just like
the first
if I
time
want.
she's referred to them as kids.
You mean a personal slave?
Yeah, I can call you down from upstairs just to turn off the light in my room. You know what I mean?
Girl, but it takes about a good decade before they get that useful. I mean, I barely started using mine.
That's true.
Your slave?
I like
my friends, investment on your return for that.
True. That's true. My friends are convinced that if I ever were to have a kid, I would be like that Asian tiger mom.
You would.
I would be very mean. But
either
I would also
that,
be,
or you'd be party mom.
No, because I'm not about that shit.
I don't picture that at all. Like, I totally picture Gina being, like, super mom nurturing and stuff. Because she's so soft and, like, so, like, loving and, like...
Where?
The Gina that we know. The Gina that I know, at least.
Don't tell people that.
Gina that I know. She's such a freaking marshmallow.
You're letting all my
secrets. Sweet.
You're ruining her brand, Tiff.
I know. Tiff, come on. Sponsors.
You can tell by the way she treats her cat. How she's gonna treat a kid.
You got your cat a damn portrait
spoiling
for his birthday. Let's see the Nibbler portrait.
Yeah. It's so cute.
She had
the prince himself, the prince himself, long may he reign.
Oh my god.
Oh my
god. So cute.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cute.
Fierce.
Gina cannot sit there and tell me that she's going to treat her kid poorly. She's going to get
Well, I know I'm going to beat their ass because...
You and David are the same way. You and David, so you always talk about how you're going to beat your kid's ass and all this stuff, but then once it comes down to it, you're the softest little bitches.
I'm not going to gonna beat my kid because he's a bad kid because I will raise him well. It's not because he's a bad kid. I'm gonna beat him because it's my turn.
Makes sense.
You're supposed to do it with your siblings.
Pass on the cycle of abuse, Gina?
Yeah. If I had to go through, you're gonna go through. You survive. It's fine. We all survived it. We're good. I'm gonna get called out so bad in the comments. Yeah, see? It's gonna build character.
Well, we're all rotating and getting canceled, so.
Yeah, we're all...
Here's the thing. What I'm gonna do is, if I were to have kids, I'm gonna drop their ass off at one of your houses once a week.
Not mine! Thank you!
I'm just gonna shove them into your house.
Do not call me Thea Jess. Just... I don't exist when you have children.
No,
you're white.
You're the fun aunt.
You're white. You're Auntie Jess, and then we got Thea Tiff, and then we got Tita Nikki.
Thank you.
I will send them.
I am the eldest.
You are just barely.
Just barely.
I will send them
be
gifts.
The one that gives your kid a beer for the first time, like under the table, and they're like 14. She's like, "Hey, don't tell your mom."
The kid's like 3. No. He's only like 3 years old. Just
he's 3.
That fucking tequila that she has in the back.
They're like puking in the background, and you're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Oh no, something's wrong with that kid."
As you're sipping your own shit. Like, I don't know.
She gives him a ton of Benadryl to knock him out. Like, these kids are fucking great.
What happened to your son? He can't handle liquor.
Right?
She takes another swig from her tequila bottle.
What is it? Never mind, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead. Oh no, okay. I am very happy being that the aunt that travels the world and just stops by during Christmas.
Same.
Yeah.
Like either I'm married or I have a new boyfriend every Christmas.
Every Christmas.
No, I will say it is a pretty sweet life, like, because I have a lot of nieces and nephews now. Within the past, like, 4 or 5 years, a bunch of babies just got born, and they freaking love you when you're the aunt, because you're like a treat. You're like not their dumb parents that they have to see every day. You're like a treat that comes over, and especially if you give gifts. So I give like cheap ass like stupid Target gifts that like I just thought of their dumb faces with when I was in line. And, like,
cigarettes.
Picked it up and like they get so happy. They're so excited. And then my one niece, she's almost 5 now, but she was the first grandchild born, and all of her favorite Disney movies, I said Disney, are like the dark princesses. So she like loves Jasmine and Moana and like all of Princess Sophia, I guess is
Pocahontas.
Yeah. And so she has all of her dolls of those princesses, and when I come over, she brings all the dark princesses out. And she puts them up to me, and she like really treats me like I am a princess. That's so weird at her house. She's adorable.
I'm not gonna lie, it is really sweet. Like when Isaac was small and he would just come over to me for hugs, I'm just like, fuck, I love you, kid.
Yeah.
I like
he actually softened Joe up. Like that was a miracle. Yeah. Because I remember like the first time Isaac went up to him, he's like, hi.
Oh, really?
And then eventually he would be like, come here, you, give me a hug. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
Sweet kid.
Everyone's a real softie underneath there.
Yeah. Yeah, because honestly, like before, I mean, I was still a child, but before Isaac, I wasn't about kids that much. I wasn't very like a natural, like, nurturing, motherly kind of person. I guess I kind of was because I helped raise my younger brothers, but I was really stern with them. Like I wasn't very like motherly, I guess. I don't know, but if I didn't have Isaac, like I don't know if I would have had kids like by now. I probably wouldn't. I don't know.
Nikki, have you picked out names? I've totally picked out names even though I don't want kids. It's fun.
Totally. We picked out names year 1. We have names for both children that are going to be
disgustingly cute. But you guys, Steve, he's been on JK News a bunch of times, and he's like, "We're not going to tell you what the names are."
Yeah.
Oh, really?
What the names are.
Okay.
I know what they are.
Man, I have seen some fucking terrible. I've seen some such terrible fucking names. I feel like these people should just not have children.
Or Gina says the name of the kid.
All right.
Oh yeah.
What's the least favorite name you've ever heard, Gina?
Bro, I can't say it. Because we all know who it is. I can't say it.
We know someone?
Who it is.
What? What is it?
Like, we don't know anyone with a weird name, do we?
Oh, yes, we do. I will
text
say
me
it
in the group chat.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Can I put in the chat?
T.
Yeah, no one can see no one can see the Zoom chat.
Yeah, I think I might know who it is, but I'm not sure.
When I was younger,
never know, Gina.
When I was younger, and I thought,
oh. But it's not who you guys think we're talking about.
No.
No.
They're not related to our group at all.
No.
Yeah, not at all.
But I feel like the first time I saw that name, I got legitimately angry. Like, why don't you just punch your child in the face while you're at it?
Did you see that TikTok trend going around with how white people would pick out their kids' names?
No.
Michele?
Yeah, so they take a regular basic name like James or whatever, and they
throw a bunch of
spell it out,
consonants.
and then
Jaighmez.
every possible way that you can pronounce the syllables, and there's a grid on YouTube of every possible way, and then they pick like a random ass formation of the syllables. So
what is this called? I want to look it up.
To me,
it's like a TikTok trend going on.
To me, it looks like they just vomited consonants inside of it. Like there's extra G's, H's, and all that bullshit.
Extra Y's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know an example because Casey and we binged the brand new Charmed show on Netflix. I love Charmed. Anyway, there was this one character. Her name was Nancy, but it was spelled with a K and with the IE or some shit.
Excuse the fuck out of me?
Huh? Yeah, it was weird.
How?
Like knife, like how it's like KN.
Yeah, let me see if I can spell it. It was like
I feel like, okay, here's the thing with me. Like, if
like
you have a cool, unique name, what the fuck is that?
Kanzi?
Kanzi?
Wait, I think I might have spelled it wrong because it was pronounced Nancy.
KN, like a knife.
KN? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, or like knob.
Like, I would not want to go through my life saying, like, no, it's actually spelled like this and it's pronounced like this.
Yeah.
And my parents
I used to get pissed off when girls would be in my class and their name was Jessica also. There was one girl, her name was Gessika, and I was like, oh, I hate your name.
Jessica.
Jessica.
Our names are gender neutral, so no matter if they're boys or girls, it's going to be the same name.
Oh, my friends took my name that I loved, a girl name. Her name is Ryan. So pretty.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Ryan is cute, I guess.
Such a cute name.
When I was
it's really cute.
What was yours?
I want to name my daughter Scarlett.
That's not bad.
That's cute too.
Yeah.
We actually really like the name Charlotte as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
Actually, like, I wanted to name my son Atlas, and then my friend fucking took that name. I like old names.
See, the longer you wait, the more your names get taken.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to.
You can't use it still.
Oh.
True. What were you saying, Jess?
Oh, I was going to say, when I was in high school, I still thought I was going to have kids at some point. So I thought of a few names. I always liked Sunny and Farah.
Yo, no shit. In my high school, there was 3 kids named Sunshine, Sunrise, and Sunny.
I like Sunny.
Really?
Very hippie parents.
Sunny, SONY, like
SONNY.
SONNY,
Yeah.
Sunny, and then Farah, like Farrah Fawcett.
I like
Farrah.
Farrah.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, that's really cute.
Whenever I think of Farrah, though, I think of that teen mom Farrah.
Oh, yeah, she kind of ruined.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I forgot
I
about
never
her.
watched Teen Mom.
But also, my kids are my dog.
Neither did I.
So I like the names Maddie and Sophie. So I've already named my.
Oh, that's how I picked my cats' names too. Because when I was pregnant with Isaac, I thought of so many girl names, but the freaking boy names were so freaking hard. I don't even know how I came up with Isaac, but that was the hardest decision.
It's a little
of my
biblical.
Life. But yeah. Well, I used to say, because I was a lot more religious too. I used to say God named him because not until the moment he was taken out, because I had a C-section, and then when he was born, they were like, "Oh, it's a boy. What's his name?" And we were about to name him Xavier because his dad's name is Javier, so. Dope. He wanted it with an X, and he was like, "Oh, we could call him X." And I'm like, "I'm not calling my son X. That's not
like,
gonna happen."
That makes me think of who's that rapper? Exhibit.
Yeah, Exhibit.
X gonna give it to you.
Yeah, X gonna give it to you. So I was just like,
oh my god, that would be an amazing pickup line for your son in bed right before he puts it in. He'd be like, "X gonna give it to you," and then he just puts his dick in her.
Nah,
I'm
dude.
sorry,
yeah,
Isaac,
I remember staring at the hospital ceiling, and I'm just like, "Please, God, please help me. I don't know what to name this kid. I don't know what to name him."
You know what's crazy though is that
Aiden.
song is an oldie now because the 80s music is oldies.
Oh yeah,
50 years ago.
80s?
Like, wait, am
90s?
I right? No, it was 40 years ago. The 70s are oldies. Remember when we were growing up and the 50s were oldies, but we were living in the 90s, so it was only 40 years before us. Well, now 40 years ago was the 80s.
Don't do this to me, Nikki. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. I'm desperately massaging my face right
40,
now.
I'm 32 and I was born in 87. Well, I guess the early 80s was 40 years ago.
2020 minus 40 is 1980.
Don't do this to me.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to have a good day, Nikki. I'm trying to have a good day. Right?
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna put some more shit on my face now. Thanks.
Screw you and your fancy pillows in the background that serve no purpose.
They serve
They do!
an
They look
aesthetic
gorgeous.
purpose.
I pointed to my own background as if it's Nikki's background.
What do you do? What do you do with those pillows?
Personally upset.
I'm like,
That's why you're not married, Gina. That's why
bed.
what happens is once you get married and you become a chic wife, your whole bedroom aesthetic changes. You become the
I aspire
person
to
you
be
never
Nikki
knew.
when I grow up.
You never
Oh
knew.
my gosh.
I didn't know it was in
aspire.
me.
What do you do with those extra pillows at night?
You have to throw them off.
They're called throw pillows for a reason. You throw them off and you throw them back on.
Oh, is that why they're called throw pillows? Because
I don't know. I make shit up in my head and then I pretend they're facts.
We did learn that today. We
Sounds
did
right.
learn that today. Thank you for
I got
that.
that from my mom. She just doesn't like gaps, so she fills it in, and then I grew up thinking a certain thing is the fact, and then I say it to someone, and they're like, "That's not true," and I'm like, "Yeah, huh?"
I am insanely jealous of you guys' decorating skills, though. Like it's dope.
Thank you. The only reason it looks like that, it's all sloppy right now, is because Steve made the bed today.
That's sloppy?
Yeah, I like to have them all vertical and very.
Gina's out. She left.
Sloppy?
She just
Gina's
showed
showing us
us
her
her
bedroom right now.
disaster of a bed.
Freaking bachelor pad bedroom.
Huh?
Well, you know what, Gina? If you go to my vlog
I
channel
love how
for
Ramsey comes
2014,
Amsis.
Wait. Dun, 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 dun.
You guys have to watch this episode. I'm sorry, but if you're listening, you have to just watch
you have
this
to come back
Please
and
do.
watch.
Yeah.
Look, the green screens make these episodes so damn fun now.
They do.
What should be our next
Yeah.
theme?
But Gina,
Oh, yeah.
okay, if you go to my vlog channel in 2014, this is a plug, youtube.com/Nikki, but go back to 2014, you will see our pre-married life. My house looks like yours. It is a fucking bachelor pad looking disaster. There's no art on the walls. Nothing is matching. The sheets are all old and the bed's never made. There's always a pile of laundry on it.
Yep.
It is
Hey,
bad.
Gina, I love you. I got your back. I love you, okay? But there's no excuse. Look at Jess's house. It's fucking beautiful. It's gorgeous.
True.
This bitch knows how to put her house together, and she's a bachelorette.
And you should just drink a bottle of tequila.
But Jess has her life together.
Yeah.
So do you, bitch.
So do you, Gina.
Gina, you make more money than me, bitch.
Bro.
Get there.
Bro. Do you know what time I slept last night?
6 in the morning.
Never.
You've still been awake. Gina posted at 9 this morning, and I commented. She posts for us on Big Mood Girls, and and I was like, Gina, how are you awake before 9? Because it was 8:53, and I was like, this is unreal. This is not Gina.
She was like, I never went to bed.
Right now. Yeah,
Never went to bed.
Gina, you're gonna die early because you never sleep properly.
Good.
You need beauty rest.
Good. I want to.
Wrinkles.
I
You're
know.
gonna
How
die
is your
looking
skin so gorgeous? How does that happen, Gina?
Very expensive skin products.
She just
And
has
prayers.
good genes. It's the Vietnamese
prayers.
genes. Whatever. It's your genes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. This was a fun episode.
This was really fun, and all
Yeah.
our faces are glowing and beaming. And the next time you see us, they probably won't be broken out in a million pimples, right?
I hope.
And I love
not.
that. I love that Jess
Right.
thinks she's naked.
I know it does look like she's naked.
It does. You gotta come back and watch the
she's
video.
lowering it. Ah!
Oh, that's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail.
No.
Take a pic. All right, everybody. We love you. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We love you too. Make sure you check us out on Instagram, subscribe, rate us on all things. We love it. It really helps our channel out a lot, and it helps us in the podcast world and all that stuff. And we have videos coming out every so often on Thursdays.
I think it's every other Thursday-ish.
Yeah.
Special videos.
Yeah.
Check back on Thursdays.
Some that may include
Surprise.
or not include nipples.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Peace.
Like the video, you fucking coward.
Bye, guys. Thank you.